Let's go!
As a general disclaimer, please ignore the chocolate stain on my t-shirt, as I felt like this would be a great addition to the overall restaurant theme of this video. This video is split up into 3 different parts, the first of which is the first impression segment, and that basically is based around how you can make your restaurant the best bet and make it really stand out to its audience in order to entice them in. The second part is the type of ads I run and certain tips and tricks I use consistently with my the restaurant clients to pull clients in. The third one is the overall efficiency. So I want to teach you how you can increase the efficiency of your restaurant pages and how this will actually sort of take the load off the client's back and make you look a lot more effective in your work. So a word of advice / a word of warning for all you people looking to grab restaurant clients. To really study the client and pick them very, very carefully, because there's always a term that comes to my mind, and that is you cannot polish a turd. Okay? You can't polish a turd, and that basically means if the restaurant itself is quite crap, the marketing won't really work very well. If you try marketing a restaurant which is not really too high quality, what you find is, yes, you get people in, but they won't come again, okay? And your work will literally pretty much look like you've done nothing, okay? First impressions, you need to clean up the front pages, you need to check up and sort of tweak the Google My Business pages as well to make sure that when the audience actually comes onto the website or onto the Facebook page, the Instagram pages, they're presented with very high quality work. And no, this cannot be stock photos, you can't be using stock pictures. You need to either hire a photographer to come in, or you need to actually do the videography, the photography yourself, and really take honest pictures of the food, make them look as high quality as you possibly can, because the food will do all the talking, okay, in the marketing process. And honestly, the food literally does all the work. You just need to make sure that you're showing it to the right people, and, which I'll discuss in the second part, running appropriate ads to actually provide them with enough incentive to then come into store and actually eat. Make sure you're taking good, honest, behind the scenes, truthful photos of the food and of the products actually in store. Otherwise, people will suss you out and they realize your restaurant is full of shit. Okay? Okay, on to the second part, and that is the tips and tricks, so the types of ads that I tend to run. I'm not going to walk you through the basic ideas that most people come up with, which is just, run competitions and give second and third places, or 10% coupons, or 2 meals for the price of 1. Everybody knows that, and everybody says it in each and every restaurant marketing video. I'm going to teach you some things that are not really too common, but things I've actually applied within the restaurants they've had really good results with. The first of which, and I'm actually going to highlight this with a video, is to showcase certain parts of the menu, certain foods. Okay, so these can be very good looking foods, or like food porn, essentially. Foods that would entice an audience to come in. So I usually make sort of 30-second to 1-minute videos, even slightly shorter than that, maybe 20 seconds, just specifically highlighting a certain menu piece, like the big burger with loads of cheese hanging out of it, the big juicy meat that people will want to go and go, I want to eat that shit. I highlight it in a very fast, very professional way that would entice the user to come in and eat. And you can post these once a month, once every 3 weeks, and you'll just keep the ball rolling. And it also makes interesting content that the customers and the audiences will actually want to watch. Okay? So showcase your videos and let the food do the talking. Another one that I like to discuss, and I'm going to title this Women Love Gin. Okay, women absolutely, I don't know if it's just in the UK, but women absolutely crave gin, like constantly. So what it's based around is, if a restaurant is quiet midweek, like we've just had with one of our restaurant clients, they've gone, Tom, we're not really having many people coming in during the week, our Wednesdays and Thursdays are dead. You can run the coupon offers, you can run like the basic offers, but what's going to happen is you need something that you can build up every single week, and it will become a very repetitive process for the audience that they know is always going to be there. And in that sense, what I mean is you need to have a curry night, you need to have a Italian night, you need to have a gin night, okay, one day during the week. And you need to promote this for maybe 1 to 2 months around the local area until it becomes talk of the town. And what you find is people will book in, they can book in advance to come, and it literally works wonders. Like we've noticed that some of the weekdays of the restaurant clients, they've shot up the amount of people coming in, specifically because there's a repetitive day each week that people can look forward to and go out with their friends, go out with their family and enjoy. So women love gin. If there's lots of women in the area, please make a gin night with your restaurant. You will absolutely kill it. Okay. Another quick marketing tip. Why I call it women love gin is because if you think of a woman, they're basically in the household, they basically act as the chief financial officer of the house. So they determine where the money goes. That's what happens in most families. So if you can entice the wife to come or the girlfriend to come into the restaurant on a specific night, they're going to be more inclined to invite their other family members to the restaurant for other nights. So if you had a gin night one night, you enticed and really intrigued the woman or the wife of the family, they're then going to go home and tell their husbands and their kids how great it was. They're going to say, let's go to the curry night next week. So you're going to keep this going. So entice the females and you will win in the restaurant game. Okay, and another thing that I've always really loved to do with the restaurants is act like everything is a very big deal. So one example of this is whenever there's a new menu launched, or we're going to stick with that. Whenever there's a new menu launched, okay, so say when the restaurant's launched a new lunch menu, you really need to act like this is the biggest thing that's ever happened, or the best thing since sliced bread. You need to act like this should be something that the audience should be very intrigued about. Whenever you have a new launch, act like it's absolutely huge. Okay, I know it feels a bit strange, but you should treat like this restaurant is huge. It's a big thing, it's the talk of the town. And the more you act like it, the more you start to become that way. Okay? Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to talk you through the basic offers as I think they're quite straightforward, which is coupons, competitions, the buy one get one free, that type of stuff. It's quite basic, you can drum that up in your head. It's not too difficult. Okay, so on to the last bit of the video, which is the efficiency segment. I want to teach you how you can increase the efficiency of the overall social media pages for the restaurant, and also sort of take a lot of the weight off the back of the client when it comes to the work on the page. So what I find is that you get the same sort of questions over and over and over again on the restaurant page. This can be, can I book a reservation? Can I see the menus? What times do you open? This can all be solved just through creating a messenger bot. You can use ManyChat. So my advice is I would definitely look into setting a messenger bot up directly for your restaurant. And I will create a more in-depth video on this to actually explain this, on how you can track reservations, how you can track coupons, how you can actually create sort of certain flows for the restaurant bots. For now, I'm not going to, as this video will be like 3 hours long. But hopefully this has sort of planted a seed in your brain where you can now go away and look into doing this and to really making you look good to the restaurant client, okay? Okay, so that's a wrap, and we're gonna call it a day there. So I will be uploading a lot more sort of niche specific videos over the next couple of weeks, trying to give you different viewpoints on certain niches of business, as I'm sick of the same old offers, the same old types of promotions. They don't need to be this way, okay? So please subscribe. I will be posting a lot more of the following weeks and prepping videos for you guys, and looking forward to providing some content. Great stuff, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. There goes a sight from my soul.